Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Good to see you back and welcome to the channel. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Food is essentially divided into 4 categories. 1, minimally processed food. This includes fruit, veggies, eggs, meat, milk. 2, this includes processed cooking ingredients, sugars, oil, and butter. Category 3, processed foods. We're all guilty of stocking our pantry with these. Canned vegetables, fish, bread, jam. Kids carry some of them in their school lunches, sadly. And finally, the villain of this story. Category 4, ultra-high processed food. These are low in protein and fiber, high in salt, sugar, and fat. And this is the food where the very structure of the plant and animal cells is destroyed. It's nutritionally empty and is processed by our bodies at abnormally rapid pace, making us hungry again in no time. So what comes to mind? Sadly, everything that is considered delicious and quick to put together. For instance, mass-produced bread, ready-to-eat instant meals, frozen pasta, pies, nuggets, fast food or junk food. Think burgers, pizza, French fries. I could go on. All these are classified as ultra-high processed food, and they're bad for you. But this isn't news, right? We're taught the difference between healthy and junk food right from kindergarten. In fact, kids make school projects about that. Yet, as we grow up, our diets don't seem to reflect that. Let me show you some figures. The UK gets more than 50% of its calorie intake from heavily processed food. UPFs represent up to 80% of total calorie intake in the US and Canada, most of it from confectionery goods and sugar-sweetened beverages. In Australia, this figure is close to 42% of calories. So whichever part of the world you're watching me from right now, chances are ultra-processed food is a major part of your daily diet. Like it or not, most of the food that you're eating is processed. So should we remove most of these items from our daily diet and perhaps turn vegan? It's a global movement, after all, where you remove all animal products from your diet, such as meat, dairy, eggs, and switch to a plant-based diet. Advocates of such a restrictive diet say it is good for your health. They say it's good for the environment. We're not debating that. But you would think that such a diet is free of all harmful processed food, right? Think again. Reports suggest that several plant-based substitutes are in fact ultra-processed foods. The logic is simple. When you try and imitate a product, there's a lot of processing involved. Can't have milk? Switch to oat milk, they say. Well, experts say that oat milk is full of additives. They're harmful for you. Now, I'm not saying that veganism is bad for you, but don't be fooled into thinking that you're not eating what most of us in fact are. So what should you do? Can you just remove all processed ingredients from your diet overnight? Not really, because 1, it would be impractical. 2, time-consuming. And 3, you'll have to educate yourself extensively about how food is broken down and digested in your body. This isn't easy. So I'll just say exercise moderation. Pay attention to what's on your plate. Just because something is ready to eat doesn't mean it's good for you.